Number lines and fractions. Let's go ahead and draw a number line that has 3 parts. Each interval is 1/3, and the lines are 1/3 and 2/3. So we'll basically we're going to put thirds on a number line. Start out, line all the way across, arrows on the ends. Here's 0, here's 1. Now this is a tricky one because you have to kind of just eyeball thirds. This would be about half. So here and here could be about thirds. Doesn't have to be exact. So in each interval is 1/3, and then we draw 1/3 and 2/3. Alright. Do the same thing. This time we're going to do 6. We have 6 parts. Each interval equals 1/6. And the lines are 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, and 5/6. Arrows, 0, and 1. This one you want to start with thirds, and you'll see why in a minute. So again, you go thirds. This is about half, a little bit before, half, a little bit after. Now, let's take each of our thirds and split each third just straight in half, and then you'll have 6. So here to here, about halfway, here to here, about halfway, here to here, about halfway. And this line should end up being right at the halfway marker on the line. And generally, if you did it close, this should be pretty close to halfway. Now we can look through. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. Each interval is 1/6, so we have 0 or 0/6. Then you have 1/6. Then you have 2/6. 3/6, which is right at the halfway marker. 4/6. 5/6, and then you have 6/6 or 1 whole, and we put 6 on the number line. Let's answer a couple questions about this. What is the distance between each segment on the number line? What I mean there is, what is the interval between each segment? So go ahead and pause the video so you can answer this question. Alright. So basically, you start out with 0 or 0/3, and then you go to 1/3. From 0 to 1, it's an interval of 1/3. And then from 1 to 2, well, that's an interval of 1/3. And then from 2 to 3 would be an interval of 1/3. So in this case, the distance between each one is going to be 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. So the distance would just be 1/3. Even if you're just going from 1/3 to 2/3. The distance is still just 1/3, just increasing by 1. Here's our learning target. I can represent any fraction a over b, numerator a, denominator b, on a number line. This one is not in the video, this fraction, so that's your hint again. What fraction is the arrow most likely pointing at? So pretend you're drawing a number line from 0 to 1, and this arrow. What fraction is that most likely pointing at?